Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. I did end up paying the 1,500 gold for the to avoid Morrsleeb's wrath. Okay, and then this guy.
For now.
I think either plate or hard to. Probably just hard to hit. I just want to be able to put him in there and just have him just stick in combat.
Traitors always get found out in the end. On the hunt.
Okay, and now.
On the trail.
Right there, ambush stance, so we're gonna have to kill this rebellion. Yeah, we'll still stick with the growth. We have to kill this rebellion and then try to level this up, which would be 3,200. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have paid for the Morrsleeb's Wrath. I'm just worried that it's gonna give me like a lot of attrition or something if I don't.
Show me
I don't
the
remember
accused.
what the penalties are. Where's, I can't see the property lines here. Oh, it's right here.
Pick up the pace.
Oops. Okay, sorry, this guy. Finally, contact was made with the spine of Sotek dwarves. They're a strange lot, and it took quite some time for you to convince them your intentions were not belligerent. Once you described who you were seeking, the throng's leaders told you it sounded very much like the master engineer, Jorik Grimm, a secretive dwarf who has spent long periods of time outside their hold. It was unclear to his kin what Jorik was doing on his forays, nor did they bother to ask. After being introduced to Jorik, he agreed to join your cause, but something tells you this eccentric dwarf services may cost you a little more than a mercenary's reckoning. Okay.
Let the bells.
So what's his thing?
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Increased mobility, I definitely like that.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Wow, yeah, that's super good. Once we get that up there. And then standardized drill. Reload time for all missile units. Requisition, 20% ammo for all missile units. Triangulation. Missile damage for all units. 30% accuracy plus 20 reload. That's just for war machines, though. Yeah, steel tech, which could potentially be kind of useful as well. Explosion, armor piercing. That's for artillery only. Ballistics instructor. All missile units. So that includes, I think they've, in the base game, yeah, they allow that a lot more. So that does affect all, including archers. So, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, really, really good.
Master engineer at your service. To
Okay, so you
war.
gotta take somebody else out to put the engineer in. Could get rid of one spearman. How would our front line look? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frontliners. Archers. I think that's probably fine.
Marcus Wulfhart. Marcus Wulfhart. Ragtaggers.
Okay. And then we can start sending him back home.
Who calls?
Now, what is his thing here? Okay. It is truly astonishing how this Dalwi engineer has been able to survive out in the wild on his solo forays against the Lizardmen's convoys. It is clearly down to his own ingenuity. A keen and talented inventor, Yorick seems to have all sorts of survivalist equipment at his disposal, all designed and built himself. He is very secretive about his past, revealing little more than the location of his previous home back in the old world, the great dwarf port of Barak Var. It seems that something in Yorik's earlier life clearly irks him, which isn't really all that surprising. Dwarfs feel all wrongdoings committed against them as if they had just happened. With wild eyes, he tells me he is destined for great things, but must rebuild his reputation, one invention at a time. Though he appears skeptical that we can really help him, he sees value in the protection of the expedition and can provide on his travels through Lustria. He has also suggested we gather some resources for some new inventions he thinks will prove useful. He's got a huge hammer. Can he actually melee? Okay, we've moved him.
Wulfhart!
I just assumed he can't. Yeah, he's not that great at me. He's okay, though. I mean, he's got 120 armor, 40, 35. Like, he can get in there and mix it up if he has to. 40% armor piercing damage. So we could throw that on Wulfhart here. Potentially. That includes, like, the large bonus. So, yeah, that could be good. Okay, so he wants us to get iron. And we would get Scar and Amplifier. Oh, plus 20 magic, that's pretty good. Okay, so he wants us to take that capital. She wants to reach rank 5, okay? Those resources, and he wants us to kill the Awakening. Okay, so we're not going to be getting any of that stuff probably anytime soon. However, that does put us at 22 total, so our next supplies should be advanced. Okay, that's all good, that's all good. Diplomacy, I don't think there's anything else we can do here.
How to proceed?
I've heard some people say to, like, come down here and try to scout out the High Elves and see if we can get some trade with them. I mean, I guess we are kind of close to them. Wait. Where do they start? I don't think... Wait, is it? This is them. Okay, I mean, I could walk over there and try to take a look at them and see if we can get some trade while I'm down here. But, no, I need him to come back up here. It sucks. I'm going to have to wait before I can do that, but I just can't afford to send him out. I need him to come back so we can crack these walls and start making some progress up here. Yeah, I can't afford to take an additional, like, 10 turns off with him. Okay.
Is it time?
Now we're a great power, huh?
It better be good. I've got some big game to hunt. Unworkable.
Okay. I think it's all good. We're gonna have to see if those lizardmen will walk into us and ambush. We can't really siege until we get the witch hunter back up here, so we need to crack walls. Now, I was looking over some of the special units you can get, like the supplies, and if we get the advanced wagon supplies, that actually may not be too bad. We'll have to see if we can afford it. You know, I had really thought that I wanted the demigryphs plus the Reichsguard, which are good, but I also really want mortars, because we really need artillery to help us out, to balance out our armory comps right now. 5 turns. I can't afford that.
I always get my target.
Okay, so this is one thing I was talking about. Now, I don't know a tab where you can track this, but you can say, you know, you can say, like, what you want to do to try to help out different groups. Now, Reichland's, I wish I knew which troops were associated with which. So basically, if you're nice to these people and you, like, buff some of them up, then you gain favor with them, and eventually they can send you some special troops occasionally with your supplies. So, don't remember.
Move
I don't
aside
know
for
who
the
Reikland
Emperor's
does.
expedition.
I know the like the Caribou greatswords are awesome, but I don't know the names of some of the other ones. And I was trying to look online to figure out like which ones represent which. I assume the Reikland stuff is gonna be good because that's like the big time capital. So I could do heightened tensions. I kind of want to do heightened tensions because I do want another supply line soon. It will make it a little bit harder to beat the Lizardman army if we do that, though. Because they haven't hit us yet, so they've probably got a lot of stuff cooking up, I think. Unless they're fighting the Greenskins or something. I care about growth the least. -3 growth is... who cares? The Altdorf one, the 5% casualty replenishment could definitely matter.
The Empire have authority here.
So I want this so I can get to level 5, but the problem is if I beat that Lizardman army, then I'm going to get another thing. Remember, we're trying to double up, right? So we're trying to go 4 skulls, and then as soon as we get our supplies off of 4 skulls, then we immediately try to go for that 5th skull and get an extra blast of supplies immediately. So I think I want to do Reikland. I'm tempted to do the heightened tensions, but I think Reikland has good units. And I don't know what these units would be. Okay, so we'll send medical supplies to Reikland. So yeah, I wish they had a tab that showed you, like, your favor. Oh, we can get a livery and a barracks also. I think once we build the thing, they can't have us unbuild it. So, if we can get up to tier 3 fairly quickly, then we can build this, and then even if we fall below the threshold again, then I don't think it will take it away from us. Because if we lose this property over here, we're going to fall below threshold, and that property is going down at some point in the near future, like 3 turns. So it's going to take us 2 more turns to get the growth here. And then that's going to take 4 turns, so yeah, we're not going to make it in time. I think if we start the construction, we could do it. We'd have to send an army over here to... we can't get any sort of garrison or anything. I mean, we can't really afford to, like, hire a lord. Yeah, we just got to let it go, I think. Hopefully...
Fearless.
I don't know, that means we need to get the supplies within 3 turns to get these advanced things.
Marcus Wulfhart. Yes.
I mean, I could run over there, potentially, and just fight the rebellion. Kill it. Just to hold the, prop this up.
Only the dedicated. Do your worst. Bring out the nooses. Mission accomplished. The Emperor grants this pardon.
Okay, nice.
I've no time for human baggage. Mobilize! They are vanquished.
I mean, I could leave one of these over here to, scout, to just keep an eye on the dwarves. What is her passive?
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Public order. Ilariel's chosen. We've got a lot of magic stuff going on, which is nice. It's gonna get plus 30 magic. That's great. So I could take her out. And just see what they're doing, and if they're not coming for me, there's gonna be a rebellion here too, but I've got to get this going. I guess, what, it's just 20 more, so... Actually, that doesn't matter. I could go ahead and switch it over to public order, and that would buy some time. So I could run over here,
Every
fight this
last
rebellion,
beast.
preserve, because remember we need this property or we're going to lose this, because we just barely have enough at 22. And I think the settlement captured is 6. So if I lose that, we're not going to get the good supplies. Unless I go back over there and retake it. Alright, so let's...
Right,
but I don't want to get
Tubbers.
backdoored and taken out by the lizardmen. So let's go ahead and send her over here
Making
just to
my
kind
way.
of keep some tabs on them. Because we can't
Finding
really
pathways.
challenge and siege them until we get our dude up here. Actually, she needs to level
I
up
trust
for her
no
quest,
man.
so that may not have been the best idea. But she's also probably the weakest.
Fearless.
I don't know. This guy's not particularly great either.
How can
But
I
that's what I've
assist
done. So be it. It's fine. Okay, and
Marcus
then I guess we'll
Wulfhart.
just come over here.
Marcus Wulfhart.
What? Is there any I thought there was like some treasure or something we could grab.
No time to waste.
Let's
A
just run
roof
over here.
Of sorts. Every
Little public
last
order, buy us some
beast.
time. Might need to raid something over here, just so we can get that 4th skull. It's weird. Usually the lizardmen are coming at me at this point. I'm a little worried if they're gonna stack up to like 2 full 20 stacks and come at me, like that's gonna be a problem.
Respect is earned.
Three public order, does that matter? It could. I don't need the growth. I don't need the recruitment. Yeah, let's just say begone. Usually I would like to take migration, but
Captain of Scouts.
okay, I guess we just do Route Marcher here and then figure it out from there. Honest Steel's pretty legit if we want to go for the demis. If we want to go for the other stuff, maybe the mortar stuff would be good. What was the really crazy one over here? Taste for Blood. Great Swords, Halberdiers, Reichsguard, and Demigriffs. So yeah, those are some nutty buffs. These are like okay, but this is like some next level insane like buffs. That's extremely good too. Well, pretty good. Pretty good. Missile damage and reload time. But anyway, okay, let's go Route Marcher since we're running back and forth a lot. They're not pressuring me super hard right now. What are they
Orders.
doing?
Seeking unseen paths.
Well, they have virtually nothing. Hey, Zlonhupak has nothing either. Huh. Maybe I could go down there and try to siege him. Maybe I could even...
Marcus Wulfhart.
Who's killing him? This is burned or scavened. Huh.
Wulfhart.
Okay, so this is still in good shape.
No greater marksman.
Okay, so it does want us to go down the road. Okay, so let's just come over here.
Marcus Wulfhart.
This is interesting. So the lizardmen are kind of getting their butt kicked here. Okay, so there's one little dude here. I don't know who is fighting Flaxon other than me. Who are killing these guys?
Sotakar!
Blue Vipers. Okay, maybe they went after Blue Vipers instead of me and got smacked. These guys have, like, nothing right now, so I might be able to handle them, even in a siege, without my boy here.
The Empire.
He's on his way back up. Okay. I think we need to hold on to our money, and then next turn, -8. God, come on, guys. If I turn taxes off, I think I gotta turn taxes off. Let's take the hit to the money, but it just buys me more time. We can put her over here.
Highborn. Going forth.
And then if we give her, she has agitator. That should give me a couple more points. Oh, we can give her charcoal burner too. Yeah, I really kept her here because she's one of the weakest in combat, and she also gives public order as sort of her little bonus. So there we go. That's more manageable. Okay. Next, I believe.
Yes! The land provides all I need. So what could you offer?
I'm kind of tight on cash, though. I don't think I can give them anything. I mean, they don't have amazing properties, but they have some stuff up there.
Their threat is minimal.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm walking
Marcus
into here. It's
Wulfhart.
either going to be... Could be these vampires. I mean, those vampires are scary sometimes, too. I thought that they weren't that scary. Vampire Coast is the word I'm looking for here. I thought they weren't really that scary, but against Empire, like, they kind of are. If they get that bomber stuff, because you just have, like, you know, clumped up infantry. You don't have many monstrous units. And so they came at me in my practice run. One of my practice runs, they had like probably 14 bombers or whatever, like the zombies that just throw like the Molotov cocktails to fire. And it was just really hard to deal with that, because if I tried to run up with my infantry, they just like bombed them and it just like one-shot
It's war you
all of my
have.
infantry, because they're just like these swords and spears. Okay. So their main faction leader is dead. I think they're going to get wiped out soon. See if we can get some money off of this. If it's not going to be at least 500, then... I mean, I can find something else to do. My thoughts on peace treaties are, like, all you have to do is wait 10 turns before you go aggressive with them again. So as long as you can find something else useful to do for 10 turns, and they're going to pay you, you might as well. Oh no, I lost some aggression. So what did that give us? That gave us 10 or 5 extra turns. So we gotta keep going here. Okay, so standardized drill is really good, but mobility is also very nice right now. Just in case we fight a really serious army here, in case we run into some like Vampire Coast. Yeah, how strong are they right now, those rebels? Black Salon is still building some more stuff. They've got an army. Probably not a really strong one, but they've got one.
We are the best. Okay. Hovering ground. The trap is set.
Okay. Okay, so osmosis. So Skaven does have something. So I think Skaven has this because we're getting osmosis from somewhere. So either Skaven has that or they have like some underground layers somewhere. Looks like they're sieging this right now, actually. Which Skaven is that, though? Whoever owns this, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. I think this army's probably okay against Skaven. We've got a lot of upgrades on these. We're about to get our 15 armor,
Marcus
which is
Wulfhart.
massive, here in a second.
Lady of the Glade.
Might as well
What do you
poke our head in
need?
here just to
Treading
kind of keep
softly.
tabs on them, see what they're up to.
Kaiser Unka!
Okay.
I go
We gotta
then.
come back to get that public order. Okay.
They will be
Dang, they've got a lot of those. Dude, those Croxagore Lords are insane. Those things are so good. They got like oh my god, dude, that army with that many Saurus, dude, that is so spooky.
Give me a reason not to put an arrow between your eyes.
This is interesting. So, I could try to do peace with them. Because I'm not... It's going to be hard to deal with their property. I've got something else I can do. I can kill these guys and, like, go for Vampire Coast. There is a quest for me to go for Vampire Coast and to go for these guys. So, you know, once again, the question comes up. Can I find something to do for, you know, the next 10 turns if I want to go hostile with them again? And I think the answer is probably yeah. So it's a little weird because usually that's one of the first people that you would want to go after. But seems like they're more interested in fighting Blue Vipers. Because if I go for that, I'm not going to be able to hold this province unless I also go for the Blue Vipers. Whereas right here, if I try to go for this province, then I just have to clean out the Skaven. And these lizardmen are pretty much dead, so I can go for this property and this property, and then maybe try to make a push on Vampire Coast. Yeah, I'm okay with that. A little weird, but I'll take it.
So-called jungle spirits cannot save you now.
No, not you guys. They're only asking for peace because they're getting busted up by different people right now. Wow, the rats busted them up. Look at that. Maybe I need to respect these rats. What are events? Oh, my aggression level. Oh no, that's the taxes thing.
Some pest control is in order.
Time will tell on this one.
Yeah, maybe should have left this guy back. What is his specialty? Now, everyone gains double experience for killing people with him, though. He also has public order, so... I don't know, whatever. It is what it is.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
Draw first blood! For the Empire! The Emperor grants this pardon. I've no time for
Ooh,
human
Tormentor sword
baggage.
is nice. Put that on the
Today, you live. Onwards, man!
And it gives magical attacks. That's pretty nice. Against...
Fearless! Sink or swim.
Alright, next turn we're getting state.
Another
State
trophy
troop
for the
armor.
Hunts Marshal. Marcus Wulfhart. Seek, destroy. Let's get this done.
See, they're already rank 9 on these. Like, these things, I think that the special units rank up fast as hell. I mean, yeah, they're getting some decent kills, but look how fast, like, they're already rank 7. I think they get increased experience. The supply people. They have to. 'Cause these guys are already rank 9.
The Emperor grants this pardon. I am the Hunts Marshal.
Ooh, entertainer, okay. I guess that doesn't count as aggression, because I'm just fighting my own rebellion. But I need to get these skulls up.
Lady of the Azway.
So I do not want to have to come back and deal with this public order for a little bit. We could get a tech like this to get 2 public order, potentially for 5. I mean, that might be worth at this point. The 10% damage is okay, but we don't need that too much until we get more great swords.
Well
Okay.
done, comrades.
We can't raid. Dang it, we're just short of being able to raid. Okay, so I think we just go Pistol Corps here. It's either Pistol Corps or like Honor Steel. I'm not even sure if we're gonna get the Demis yet, you know, or the Greats. I don't know, but I do know that Pistol Corps is good because I'm definitely gonna have Huntsman. Okay, so we'll just go with Pistol Corps. And I do definitely want to upgrade these things over here, so. I mean, hold on. Another possibility would be, like, if I just wait to 8, 9, 10, so then I could get 3 in a couple of turns I could grab. How many huntsmen do I have right now? 3. I don't know why they're spread out like that. Got 3 huntsmen right now, so maybe that skill's not like super important yet, but it could be good. That's nice. That's archer and huntsman, so that does not affect crossbowmen. Master survivalist is pretty good. Campaign movement range. But this is ammo and missile damage. Like, that's super good if we get enough. But I think we also are going to need some cost reduction soon. I think we're going to go Pistol Corps and just ignore this for now. Because I do want to get over here into the red and get this for, like, you know, all my halberds and great swords and things like that. It's just insane. Especially because their power
The
level is so hard
scouts
right
shall
now.
never fall.
Okay, this dude.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Probably increase mobility? Or ammo. Damage. Okay, let's do triangulation. 12% damage is legit.
Marcus Wulfhart.
I don't know how these things stack. Like, if you get 12% damage here, and then 12% from text, and then 12% off of something else, if it's all multiplicative, So like if I did 100 damage and I had 10% off of one, then I would have 110. Then 10% of that would be another 11 for 121. So I don't know if it stacks additively or multiplicatively, but okay, let's just. Can I just scout this? How much? 550. I hate paying money, but it's better than just walking up like not knowing what's going on to see if it's actually a Skaven lair or not.
True Knight of Britonia. My deeds are legend.
It's Skaven. It's Clan Scryer. Okay. Now he did level up though, so
Time
it
will
wasn't
tell
like
on
a
this
total
one.
waste of money. Okay, so they do not have that much right now. I think we can beat Skaven.
Every
We can
last
beat Skaven.
beast
Okay, let's just pop back over here on the road in my property.
on the trail.
And then we'll mess with them. Oh,
More
my.
warpstone. Now, now!
2132, only 25 armor though. So there's 17 of them here.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Well, do we want to get a spear? I mean, obviously the missile damage is good, but missiles aren't amazing against Skaven just because they have so many like raw units. I think maybe we should go for an extra one of these. Because we can't bring our elf over there.
Can I offer assistance?
Okay, how are we looking on PO here? There's 4, alright. Alright, so we need to reroute this guy
Seek
to come over
out
here.
the heretics. Onwards.
God, dude's so scary. Like, insane armor, bonus versus infantry, like sweeping attacks. High melee attack, high melee defense. I mean, those things are just
You
nutty.
need me?
Okay. That's alright. We're going to get our 15 armor, which is huge, and then we can fight some Skaven here. Now, this is Skaven also, right? Yes. So we are going to get an extra 10 melee attack and defense whenever we're fighting them. So things like these halberds are going to be like 69 melee defense against Skaven with 45 armor. It's going to be legit. Okay. An auspicious number. Interesting. All right, he's rolling out. I think it's aggression against anything. It doesn't just have to be lizardmen can give you the skulls. So if I kill Skaven, I believe it'll still give me the skulls. Dang it, there's gonna be another rebellion.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Machines and sorcery!
Unflinching.
Who are they at war with? I don't know why my computer's kind of like thinking for a second, a little bit more than I would like. Okay, so they're still getting crushed. Scryer's kind of strong. They don't like us very much. Maybe they'll like if we kill Clan Scryer. Alright, let's get him.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Now, if we attack the town, then he can't run. If we attack him directly, he can run.
Sorcerer inventor. Yes, yes.
Wait, who are they? They're only at war with
Tinker, tinker.
these two guys, mutineers. How strong are the mutineers?
The sea. I have the sea and the beasts within.
We might come over there and kill
What
them.
can you?
What do we want to do tech-wise? Maybe tithe. I mean, how much would 2 public order really help? Legendary public order is legit. Now we could try to like get this up and put in a like a public order building there, but it's still gonna be tricky. That's gonna give me 1 more public order. I do not want to have to run over there. I think we're gonna have to go with tithe for 5 turns here, and then probably some of that stuff. Although this is becoming more tempting, especially if we're getting higher tier units. I mean, the possibility of getting a second demigryph or something would be insane. Okay.
Marcus Wulfhart. Let's go! Ready yourselves! To the fray! Do your worst!
I'm encircling so I can put the hero in there. Make sure the
True
hero gets some
Britonian.
experience.
Seek, destroy! Hovering ground! I've got your backs, so watch mine.
I'm gonna have to look and see what's running in the background. I don't know what the deal is right now. Yeah, 'cause it's kind of choppy there. Okay, so he's gonna get to run anyways.
These trophies
Yeah, it's not
are
worth sacking.
ours.
Just occupy.
My deeds are legend.
I am the Hunt's Marshal. A trusty comrade for now.
I think going for the blade's probably fine. Okay, let me just real quick. Hold on a second. Let me just see what's running here. Might need to exit out of some stuff. Oh, I forgot the photos. Like, I was pulling up some photos on stream. That might be it. Photos take up a ton of memory for some reason. Could just close Chrome also. Yeah, whatever. Let's just close Chrome a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. I just don't want it to be choppy, especially when you get into a real battle here.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Usually my computer can handle it.
Don't
but-
cross wires.
Okay, I don't need to hire
Marcus
anything here.
Wulfhart.
Right? No. Okay. So with Flax, there's gonna be a rebellion. Hopefully it's in this province. It could be over here, so we might have to double back.
Hunt's Marshal.
Well, we have to get to 100? Wow, that means we only have to hold like 20 units or something? Or like 20 towns? Is that right? It's 6 per town? No, it's 3 per town. Okay, so I'd have to hold like 30 or so. Maybe 25 and upgrade the ports. Okay, I can get behind that though. Okay, so we got all this. Work and attack. Got
Marcus
that.
Wulfhart.
Lady of the Glade, at your service. I go forth.
Shotaka.
Cranking out the skanks. Now, is that skank building tier 2? No, it's tier 3. Okay.
Lady of Athel Lauren.
Wait, what? Here's 95. Oh, it's 3. Okay, I don't know why it was saying 8. I was like, what? Encounter Vampire Coast. Oh, not, how strong are they? They're alright.
What? March on the witches.
Now, I would like for them to sack that because, you know, sieging wizardmen can suck if they have like Croxagors and stuff like that guarding their entrances. It's tough. I'd much rather siege Skaven. Okay, he's trying to burrow under. We just kill him.
Let's get this done.
Go it then!
Okay, they got him. And it did spawn in my province. So that's sweet. So we can kill that and then move forward. And that means they probably have 2 armies here, though, because Scryer was not there when it was initially getting sieged. So they may have up to 2 20 stacks. I say, y'all better not be sailing my way. I don't know where you're going, but... Looks like our hostility went up 1 also. And now we're at 4. So the real gangster thing to do would be to try to wait out these 6 turns, get 1 stack, and then get another one. But realistically, am I going to sit here and do nothing for 6 turns? Probably not. So we may not get the perfect setup here. Because we gotta, we want to keep our momentum going.
Unflinching.
Skaven also don't do a ton of weapon damage. So giving them 25% or whatever weapon damage for this is probably okay.
The rumors say that this one is rotten. Marcus Wulfhart. Kill to protect! Any last utterances? I've no time for human baggage. Today, you live.
I could go ahead and grab 4 extra
Your
leadership
death
since we're about to fight.
shall be a warning. Respect is earned.
So we got the Death Jacks. These guys. Especially if we're gonna be fighting Skaven a lot and Vampire
accomplished.
Coast. I think maybe these Sigmar swords would be a nice pickup. I think I care more about finishing Pistol Corps.
Sink or swim. Marcus Wulfhart.
We'll see if we can catch them in an ambush here. Maybe, I mean, it would be wise to wait the 6 turns if I can, just so that we get that double drop. So maybe I should chill for a little bit. I mean, we could just sit in the town. I don't mind farming
Marcus
here for a turn or two,
Wulfhart.
though.
Let's
Let's
go.
see if they come up here and try to grab this territory, and then I can push. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it.
Show me the accused.
Oh, it was actually
Is
Vampire
that
Coast
where
that took
heretics
that.
lurk?
Small brain.
Oh, we could definitely kill that.
I am listening.
We could definitely kill that. Okay, well I guess we just go full steam ahead and just kind of knock them out.
Covering ground!
So that place, I guess we can well, we're not going to be able to tax it. But in a couple of turns we will if we take this town. So the garrison is not that good. I think we can craft walls and just power our way through here. Yeah, because these kinds of weapons are not amazing on sieges. They're okay once they're up on the rafters, but once I get into the walls, I'm going to have a harder time.
I trust no man.
Azray.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
I might just go with some public order. It seems a little extreme. This Prey of Anathrema or whatever, Anathrema, seems like it could be pretty good. It's like, really, her stuff is not like that amazing though. Public order is an issue. This stuff's pretty good, but it's not as good as the dwarf. It could be better than the paladin. Oh, it goes from -2 in all provinces to -5 for 5 turns. Extra -3. So yeah, that would cause a rebellion. I'll tell you what, let's put 1 point in public order. It's kind of silly, but
These are dark times.
could upgrade that. But I need a wizard. Which is 7,500. So much money. Okay.
They are vanquished.
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
Hunts Marshal.
Yeah, because that guy's actually quite strong. 51, 51. And he's unbreakable, so that's exactly what I would want to see on a siege. Okay. Let's see if we get a good fight here. That's going to spawn that special lizardman army that I might have to deal with, too. I don't know if it spawns near... I think it spawns near your actual, like, the army that triggered the aggression penalty. Because when I did that on the practice run, like, I got the 5th aggression down in Thraxland whenever I occupied it. And then an army spawned, like, in the next province over and just, like, kind of ran at me. Okay. So that was for helping out Reichland, I guess. So we'll have to see what the next attachment means. It's kind of imprecise language. I think it just means one of the units you would get, not double. If it's literally double every unit, then you should probably rush this. But I think it's just one... like random battalion that comes with you. Not all of them. Okay, we can hit it this turn.
I'm getting twitchy.
A lot of bats. He's a pretty good fighter. We can deal with him. We don't have magic. He does have some magic.
so. Tools of judgment ready.
Three breaches.
By the comet!
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Alright, I think we beat him.
Unflinching.
Let's go ahead and fight it. I know there's been a kind of some sitting around this episode. Did we have a manual fight? I don't know if we've had a manual fight yet, but we'll go ahead and do one now.
Archon rolls.
We gotta watch out for these bloated corpses. But the rest of this looks pretty weak. These might not even be full health. They probably are, but...
Hunt
So
smasher!
they have another army lurking somewhere, probably.
Luther Harkon.
It's a Mutineers and Dreadfleet. Okay, let's see if Itza will pay us. Probably not. But... I can't do anything with them. Mutineers we're still at war with, and we might actually try to kill them at some point, so... They might come over here and backdoor us too, we'll find out.
Marcus
Alright, so we're just gonna fight 'em.
Wulfhart. Seek,
Yeah, so
destroy.
I just don't want to sit around for 5 turns and do nothing with the skulls. We just gotta...
Engage targets for the Empire.
Alright, hopefully I think we should be able to just run up and beat them down.
Fight with clout, comrades. To the fray!
Now we're gonna get fired upon if they put all those like gunners up on the rafters, so that's gonna be an initial hit to us. But I think once we get them in hand-to-hand combat, like our melee units are just gonna be way stronger because we've just invested so much more in them. You know, we've got the +8 melee attack, +8 melee defense, 10 extra melee defense. Actually, Vampire Coast is not included, I don't think. Was it? Was Skaven, Lizardman? I may not get the 10 extra melee defense.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
No, we don't for this one.
Swordsman! We are Sigmar's heirs! For Heldenhammer! Take aim! The Empire endures!
Marcus Wulfhart.
There's nothing I can't fix.
Paladin of Britannia! Halberdiers! Spearmen! Swordsmen! Great swords!
Put them in the middle there.
Spearmen! By
We'll go ahead and make those our
Halberdiers!
entire large group.
Stay close.
Soldiers of the Empire! Taking aim! At speed!
Those bats. I guess I could have Vanguard deployed these dudes.
Standing by!
So they can still turn on the towers even though these are broken. They just have to stand like kind of close. It's sort of weird.
Swordsmen! Taking position!
That'll do.
Ready to fire! We serve the Emperor! Quick march!
At once.
For the Emperor! Now! For Heldenhammer! Yes, sir! Quickly! Swiftly! Yes, General! We obey! This way! Ever faithful! Take position! Take position!
Wait, there's the more girls. Come here, come here.
For the twin-tailed comet! Swordsman!
Sometimes I have a hard time understanding like where to go.
Take their heads!
Standing by! Yes, sir!
Crack walls just create some awkward opportunities.
Spot us the target! No lingering! Halberdiers!
The Empire endures!
Now! Ready for war! Formation march!
Ooh, hold up.
Take the
I just saw
ground!
those.
Missiles will fly! At speed! Take
We
aim!
gotta get those bloated corpses first.
Take the ground!
Range far.
They're trying to bait me in there. Come out with
Halberdiers!
those bloated corpses.
Marcus Wulfhart! Right away!
Yes, sir! Quickly! Sigma! Taking position! Taking position!
Missiles at the ready!
Shoot! Bring it down! Ready for war!
Prepare! All right! Locked in my sights! Now!
Can't really walk in there with those bloated corpses.
To battle!
I guess I could send him in
Move! No! It is an order!
just to soak those hits. I don't know how much damage it does to
Get
single
to the
enemies.
enemy!
Probably not like, too much.
Loaded, sir!
Oh, I didn't even notice there were dudes up there.
Pick them
Oh,
up!
we've got control of that tower, actually.
Halberdiers!
No shoddy contraptions here.
I guess we've almost got a few of them killed.
Spot us the target! Conditions acceptable! Quick march!
Okay, we got that one.
For Heldenhammer!
Master Engineer! Let me get my tools!
Ready! End them!
Okay, nice. Alright, now we can go in.
For the Warhammer! Swordsman! Ah! Moving now! Take the ground!
Like, individually draw each
Halberdiers!
one in.
Sigma calls!
So you understand what you're going
Conditions
for.
acceptable! Moving
Because
now!
even then, sometimes they don't follow you.
Formation
He's still
march!
walking around.
State troops ready! Fire! Yes, sir! Quickly! Yes, my lord! Spearmen, ready! The Empire endures! Quicker!
You guys not walk through that?
At speed! Halberdiers! Take the ground! Hit them off!
Okay, now they figured it out. Never seen people
Sigma
have so much
calls.
trouble figuring out how to walk through this door. But I guess, I don't know.
Take the ground!
I mean, it is an
Ready?
unnatural passage, like I'm cracking the wall, so it's not like
Understood!
what you would typically
To
do.
battle!
No.
Yes, my lord!
Yes, General? For Heldenhammer!
To battle!
No, not that way.
To battle!
Nope, definitely not that way.
Formation march!
Swordsmen! Quick march! Halberdiers! Rah!
Okay, now we about got it all figured out. I mean, if they're just gonna let me sit there and fire, I'm cool with that.
For Heldenhammer! Taking position! Paladin of Britannia!
Swordsman! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Formation! March!
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Take the ground! Go!
Ready! Moving now!
Yes, sir! Quickly! By Ulrich's wrath! For Sigmar! Fire! Missiles will fly! By Ulrich's wrath! Fire! We serve the Emperor! By Ulrich's wrath! Shields up! Pure of heart!
I'm guild approved. Nothing can stop us. Strike out.
Take aim! Taking position! Go! To battle! Crossbowmen! Understood!
Go! Spot as the target!
Take the ground! Yes, sir! Quickly!
I can't get
No
them to
lingering!
I don't want to get too close to
By
them.
Ulrich's wrath!
On hunt! By Ulrich's wrath! Fire!
So can we just fire
Crossbows
these
ready,
bats here?
General!
Bring it down! Shoot!
For Heldenhammer! Yes, my lord!
Spearman! Attack! Charge!
Swordsman! Yes, my lord!
The Empire endures! Great swords!
By Ulrich's wrath! Prepare for combat!
Avoiding combat! Shoot! Ready for war! Ready to fire! By Gal Maraz!
Oh, they're out of
Formation,
ammo.
march!
Marcus Wulfhart, to escape! On it! Attack! Swordsmen! By Gal Maraz! Right!
They got us in this little choke point here, actually. It's kind of
State
rough. Can we
troops
just
ready!
run past this stuff?
War!
After these
The
dudes?
Heldenhammer for the Emperor! Sir, Sigmar calls! Roar! At speed! Halberdiers!
We need to tie that stuff up, because that's just
Ready
too
for
much
war!
damage.
War!
Try to squeeze past it, boys. Come on.
We obey! Yes, sir! We are Sigmar's heirs! War! Attack! At speed! Go! Yes, General! No lingering! War!
Right here,
We are Sigmar's heirs! Ready? Yes, General!
Go! Aye, lad, I'll do it!
Kill! Crossbowmen, ready for the Emperor!
Quick march! To battle!
Sigmar commands! Crossbowmen, no lingering! Behold the silver hammer! Halberdiers! Sir! Sigmar! We are Sigmar's heirs! The Empire endures! For Sigmar, fire! Heldenhammer! Crossbow ready, General! Conditions acceptable! Quick march! Launch! Now!
Yes, quickly! Fight them!
Halberdiers! Swordsmen!
The Empire endures! Now!
Marcus Wulfhart!
Ulrich's wolves charge with us! Okay!
Wait, where's my...
Marshal!
Oh, he's way over here.
For Heldenhammer! Lords! Go!
Take position!
A base!
Oh, I forgot to... Dang it, I should have used that.
At once! Vanquish them!
Marcus Wulfhart!
Accord! For Heldenhammer!
I mean, they did some damage, especially with... I guess that one crew that just got to fire. Those handgunners just got to free fire. Yeah, those huntsmen are putting up some big numbers there. Compared to the crossbowmen. They are also, like, much higher rank.
Another trophy for the Hunts Marshal!
No take!
By the Emperor's authority!
After your successful assault here, Roderick disappears. He returns a few hours later telling you he has gone to seek closure for the loss of his men by gathering what he could of their remains and performing burial rites. He thanks you for making this possible, drops to his knees, and presents you with an ornately decorated sword recovered from his most trusted bodyguard after he fell during the ambush. So all melee infantry gain speed, or we can get this item. I think I'll refuse it. Okay, so there's one of the interesting ones. 2 war wagons with mortars and a steam tank. 2 Reichsguard and a demigriff. 3 halberdiers, 3 huntsmen, and a greatsword. So I could replace most of my crossbowmen with huntsmen. So that would actually be, like, cost positive if we did that. And then a greatsword, we could replace a normal swordsman. So that would be pretty nice. And the halberdiers, just having a few extra on hand is probably good. We could replace any spears. I think we've already replaced all the spears, but we replace those with halberds. And then this is a great cannon, 2 outriders with grenade launchers, and a Hellstorm rocket battery. So, pretty cool, but probably not amazing. So, it is a question of cost, though. I do not have a lot of money right now. I'm not sure how much I would actually use the Reichsguard when it comes down to it. They are very good, but I'm not sure how expensive they are. I think they're probably at least 300 gold. They're heavy cav. Like, they're kind of good open field. We're going to have to fight a 20 stack open field here in a second. So I think it's not this one, because that's just like a marginal upgrade to what we already have. Probably not that one. Hellstorm rocket battery is pretty good, and the great cannon is not that great. It's alright. Outriders with grenade launchers are very good open field. I think it comes down to, do I want this, which would give me effectively mortars, like more expensive mortars, but I'm not going to be able to buy a mortar shop anytime soon because I'm saving up for the wizard. I think the war wagon with mortars are about 300 or 350 each. Now they can move, and mortars are obviously like really, really good on sieges because they have a high arcing shot. So that means they can hit anybody. Like, they're one of the best artillery pieces in the game at sieges because they have such an insanely high arc. Especially versus like light infantry, it's going to be clumped up a lot, which is going to be vampire counts if we try to take the awakening. And the steam tank, I'm not sure. It's very expensive. It's 550 gold. You know, it's a hybrid class where it has ranged, okay armor piercing damage, and like you can throw it in melee. It's not insane. It's okay. It's got a ton of armor. So I think it comes down to either that, which has some nice utility to it, or getting these demigriffs online. Now, the Reichsguard, if they get fully upgraded with that stuff that we saw over there, that's pretty insane. And I know the demigriffs are insane. It's all very expensive, though. But I mean, that siege worked out pretty well. Maybe I don't. I'm just thinking, like, I'm probably not going to use the steam tank that much. I might. It's a cool unit, but I just don't have the money for it right now. It's 550 is a lot. And the war wagons are like 350 each. Something like that. 300 or 350. So, and I don't have upgrades for any of that stuff. I don't have upgrades for the Reichsguard and demigriffs yet either, but I think we'll go with knightly orders. I think just, I know that the demigriff is just insanely good. And I really could use some flank power. This is very tempting, but we're also not going to be able to get demis for a while. There's a chance if we get kind of rich, if we win a lot of fights and we get a tier 3 town, we could actually get mortars. I don't care if they're on the wagon as much, because they have such a high arcing shot. Like, the positioning of them doesn't matter that much. Sort of. It's nice. The wagon's definitely better than not wagon, but I think this right here Let's go with Knightly Orders. Okay, so they might actually be going for my capital here. Condemned. Okay. So we just get random stuff. So is that the extra detachment? Or was that just something random? Maybe that was the extra detachment. So maybe I should upgrade the detachment so that I get more of that stuff. After this, maybe that's what I should be going for. If that's what happens every time. But I do think that getting the public order is pretty necessary based on what's going on. Now we could go for the armor on Cav if we need to. Melee attack and defense on Cav. I mean, we could get this stuff instead of these things if I really wanted to, but these are probably better. This used to be the icon for like Demigryphs dealing more damage, but
Marcus Wulfhart.
we're full right now, but what do those Reichsguard look like? Oh, we've got some here. Okay. So they're 316. They are very expensive. 120 armor, though. So how do they compare to these? If we compare these Reichsguard to just normal Empire Knights. Empire Knights have... They're 50 less gold, but they have less health, less charge bonus, less weapon strength, less melee attack, less armor, and they don't qualify for that bonus, I don't think. This crazy thing. And then, it's right here. It's my homie. Now that's expensive, but that is some... That's a big deal. Actually, let me see. How does the Demigryph compare to the Reichsguard? Okay. Reichs has 5 less armor, 9 less speed, 4 less melee attack, 8 less defense, 18 less weapon strength, and it's not armor piercing. And there's 60 of them in a battalion versus the Demigryphs. There are only 32. So pretty legit. What were those other ones? I got handgunners, halberdiers. Okay. Can we see what this dude's... We know he has a 19 stack. We don't know what he's doing.
Marcus Wulfhart.
Okay. Anyways, we'll get back at it next episode, so thank you very much. Sorry this is an extra long one, but I wanted to give you a good fight in there. We'll figure out what we need to do. I'll definitely put the Demigryph in here. We might get rid of a crossbowman and throw the Demigryph in. And then maybe one Reichsguard. We could replace this Spearman with another Halberdier if we want to. We are going to have a Rebellion here next turn, so I have to kill the Rebellion and then book it over here. And... You know, we're trying to save up to get this right here. So we can either get a Fire Wizard or a Life Wizard, and we'll see which one we want. I think Life is better, like, really late in the game, but Fire is better early. We'll see. We're getting so strong that we might just be able to go with Life, I think. Since we're going to start getting things like Reichsguard and Demigryphs.
They will be judged.
A lot of armor is way better when you get healing magic because it takes them so much damage to cut through that healing to mitigate it. So when you start getting really heavily armored, like end-game units, you got your Demigryphs, your Reichsguards, your Great Swords, all that stuff, then the healing magic's going to be way better. Also, when the enemy starts getting more heavily armored stuff, especially large monsters that are not susceptible to, like, Vortex type of spells, like Flame Strike or whatever, the Flame Funnel thing, and Burning Head. Once those are off the table, then Fire Magic is a lot weaker. So, we might end up going for life just because we already kind of got the armor crew going on here. Or we're going to. We have the option of doing that, so... Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.